Sorry about that. Fucking last dude quit on me. Caused me the blue screen. Had to go through all the processes. We'll be back.
EA Sports coverage
has us a newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel. And the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Just about time to lock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Still going. They're able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
That return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of return?
Trips.
A quick throw complete out to Isabella. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch.
User control, my friend, and make sure that you pass lead away from the defender. If it's one-on-one, make sure you pass lead away from the defender.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. That ball complete to Isabella. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Edmonds.
It's hard.
In for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds. 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And his kick is no.
I'll show you, man.
And the inauspicious start here
I'll show you.
kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Really just depends which formation someone's using it against, because you know sometimes some people do the read option too, so it's not necessarily inside zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Your defense reacts different on read options, even though it appears to be inside zone, but sometimes it isn't.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And it also depends on which team you're playing. Every team is
Carr
different.
and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. It's Darren Waller. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
I get ball at halftime, so really debating if I can score fast and then come back and play defense. I want to be make sure I get the ball before half. So. No, which is man a triple.
It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the
I do too, bro.
35.
Sometimes with the receivers you have, you know, if you got a physical receiver, you can't necessarily pass lead in front. You have to pass lead behind to physical receivers. I'll give you an example here in a sec. Sometimes when you try to pass lead forward, your receivers don't necessarily be fast enough to kind of get separation from the defender. So if you're dealing with someone that's shading over the top or something, it's like, you know, they're going to get that jump on you. I'm going to give you an example right now of throwing behind the receiver. Hold on, now if I run this route and try to pass lead forward, his pass lead is going to just be ass. Now if I throw it behind, you're going to get a lot better animation. Gotta find it first. Watch. Now I'm not going to necessarily always just come down with a catch, but I will definitely have better position.
On play action, now Carr.
Unless he just does that, so he just pass lead behind him. You see, he's got better position when you pass lead behind it. But I'm going to go back to the gun tight. He didn't have enough room to work with there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now this is one of them formations you could probably lead in front.
Shotgun, it's Mariota. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop.
If he just wants a zone, we can take off. A lot of people run cover 4 drop, bro. Inside the red zone, bro, I'm just going to dot you up.
You better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Carr. And that's incomplete.
Some of the bad pass. When even trying to pass lead.
Tried to look elsewhere and find an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Oh, yeah, the 7.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Try to be a little smart with this. Let's do it like this.
From the gun, Mariota.
Nice motion.
It's caught. Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Good fucking user. Let's go.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because
Those dive catch animations help too on certain pass leads.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Daniels on the return.
But as good as they are, they can also hurt you. Depending, like if you're running a corner route or something, You don't necessarily want those dive catch animations to trigger. Sometimes they'll get jumped. But if you're running like a dig route, in route, you know, anything that's directly crossing straight across the field, then yeah.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed, what you were looking for.
A fight for it, and this is caught.
Good
It's
D.
caught indeed.
Played it.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Over the middle, that's hauled in by...
Good shit, Abram.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Raiders pick it up.
Sometimes you play soft coverage, man. You ain't got to necessarily be skin tight on your defenders. Sometimes that's all you got to do, man. Just be in position. And be good with that click on with that hit stick, bro. You fuck people up.
As they try and get downfield.
This might be another motion I might add. I like the scheme of this one.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery.
Look at that.
That's complete to his tight end.
So that's the optional motion that you can use with the running back.
2nd down.
I would probably use that versus like straight zone. If they're doing man, I'd probably do the other one.
8-6 the score after 1.
So I'll probably update that on my ebook.
6 yards left on 2nd
He likes to
down.
play a lot of man. Nope, I don't even touch that shit, to be honest.
Mariota now. Looking again for Rowan. He's got him again. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across.
Sometimes, like, if I need the ball back or something, I might tinker with it or something, but for the most part, not really. I'll start using this right here.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
Might be like a key motion that you can use.
Across the 35.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So this is gonna work out just perfectly. I can just eat this 4 minutes, man. He's gonna keep playing like that. We gonna fuck him up. You cannot play gun tight with a nickel defense. Just too many mismatches.
To throw is Mariota.
Good dive catch.
Side is complete.
You get a nice little pass lead, man. You get a physical receiver, them dive catches are gonna fuck people up.
3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's got it. What a catch.
Dive this is up.
A big play there for the Raiders.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. To
Nah.
the end zone, but it's incomplete. And
We
we hit the
hit
2
that.
mark in this first half of action. On 3rd down, Mariota flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way and you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie. and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Eluding the pressure right.
Good play. Bro, that's not a touchdown?
It's complete. And now this is
Wow. Okay, Madden. Wow.
The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail.
Wow. Okay.
And that will force a turnover on
That's what we're
downs.
doing, Madden. That's what we're doing. I got you. Fucking in the end zone.
Offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
Well,
Down
like I
the
said,
scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, they pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And they get that bad taste out.
Let me get a user switch.
Get this up over the 25 to the 26. This one caught by Isabella. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's Murray from midfield.
Deep.
Here's a diving catch right side. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, sucks I got robbed, man.
First down, Murray. Flush to his right.
See it.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Isabella, 46 yards.
I'm going to stay with a couple one to take the RPO away. I'll just make adjustments to take that concept away.
This time, the extra point up
I
and
feel like
going.
they screwed me with the fucking robbery. Man was in the end zone. But, like I said, it's Madden, fucking broken game.
Slater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Throwing on first down is Carr.
And the ball's lingering there after he makes contact. Come on now.
There, force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now it's Carr.
Hang on to it.
This one is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Now a play fake. Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. That he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Spotted at the left hash. This from 45.
Time you got to play smart, man.
Put this one through.
You know, I got screwed on what should have been a touchdown.
This is the NFL,
you know,
and it's on EA
said
Sports.
you got to roll with the punch in this game. They can't challenge anything. There's no booth reviews, so it's Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet, roll with the punch, and get back to adjusting, man.
Back to it in this third quarter of action. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Stick with what he can stop. Definitely not going to stop it in the 3-3-5. He's going to have my way with him.
Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan
the main
for the
coverage.
second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On play action, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. He'll take this.
You don't get out of that 3-3-5 roll. I'm just gonna toast you.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he'll protect.
You ain't got enough people. You're not sending enough people.
Getting pretty decent yardage. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Carr, a handoff here to Drake.
That's why I use a tight end at receiver, man. Nice way to seal the edge on the block.
Inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Good possession.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
You're not going to get out of that 3-3-5, bro. I'm just going to torch you.
Darren Waller, an 18-yard
That's going to be all she wrote.
grab. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon.
It's like the easiest defense to torch for me.
Especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Mariota will look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point.
Bro, I'm not even using a custom, bro. I'm using a straight stock book. Like, dead ass. Just know how to match up with people, man. Like, any stock defense should be able to match up with any personnel. Dead ass. I have a full stock non-custom.
Not much on this one. Takes it from the hit and a loose football.
Oh, y'all know what time it is. No point adding plays, man. Just build around what your team is schemed to do, and he's out of there, bro. He don't want to see this. He don't want none. Oh, okay. No, okay. Well, then let's see. I'm just used to people quitting, though. Yeah, I stream on YouTube, man. Shadow X. Yeah, they got a straight stock book, Mike. No saved audibles or nothing. I just adjust as I go. Play to take away what people like.
And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now.
Remember what I put in my community post as far as matching personnel. Remember, for receivers, you got 2 receivers on the outside, the numbers. You can play your base defense. They're playing slot, you play nickel. They're playing tight slots, you play dollar. You know, so you don't play zones versus any tight formations. Force them to beat you.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field
Everything's
position,
covered. Got his own over there.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked
You
up.
play man, make sure you got some zones on the field.
killer right there. Not a really confident
Kind of counter those beaters.
kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Put 2 curls. Curls was sitting out in front of the man beater.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now after the INT. It's Carr.
You don't have a curl sitting over there.
And this will be caught by
Don't
Edwards.
take it. That was a big dude.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Man, dude, when he said he fried his PlayStation, bro, it was at that moment I knew what it was, you know, like.
On first and goal, Drake. And he'll take it.
Like, how is your PlayStation frying, bro, and you got 30K subscribers, bro? You doing good for yourself. Your PlayStation ain't fucking up. You ducking.
And the forced turnover on defense leads
Excuses,
to 6
man.
points.
It's like, first time I call him out, he's talking about only play on Xbox, or I got to get an Xbox to match up with him. Then, come to find out, he playing on PlayStation. He playing in regs. I'm like, okay, well, shit, you know, let me get mine, you know.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Then he just completely ignoring and ducking. Like, it's just too much, man. It's like, how you gonna self-proclaim yourself as the #1 player in the world, and then you don't even want to play someone, man? Like, that's crazy. You can't entitle yourself. It's like, what's wrong with this generation? Then you say you want to play comp, and then the only people you play are people that live in your city that fucking suck. Like, whatever, right? So like I said, my defense, I match personnel based off formation. I never stay in that one play shit, man. That shit's for the birds.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now.
He should stayed over there.
After what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some thoughts.
See what happens. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. Murray now on first down. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. Touchdown! It's complete. Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Prater for the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves now.
The big thing is, man, if they can't stop it, don't try to adjust. Like, if they just stay in it until they learn. He's going to stay in 3-3-5. That's going to be his problem.
The two scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
User.
Diving effort, but only right at the line of
I like the dive user catch, man.
A whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On first down, Carr.
Man, I went for a user catch and he
Jones hit and the ball's out. And the
possession. You got to get on the ground, bro. Good timing on that, bro. That's the only thing I can say. Otherwise, that's bullshit. But whatever.
Some type of a spark to help get them back in this game.
Possession catch. You need to get on the ground.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead will shrink to 6.
That or it should have been an incomplete pass. Jesus.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again.
But that's regs for you, man. Regs in a nutshell. They do not like when you get separation. They'll start doing crazy shit.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago.
Shouldn't be baselining versus a tight set, bro.
Protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now
Give up on your run fits when you do that.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 25 on second down, Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for the Raiders. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Carr. He completes it to Jones. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now. It's Drake. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Carr now on first down. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in the yard.
That's why you do not stay in 3-3-5, bro. He's going to get dotted up. It's like the worst defense you can run versus tight sets. Man, I know you're in man coverage.
Here's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. Touchdown Raiders.
I don't understand people, man. Like, you try to help them, they want to be ignorant, you know.
And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Stay in the shit, and even though they're getting dotted up.
Touchdown there makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
Mariota. And intercepted.
Oh, lucky.
Jalen Thompson picks it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting.
He's got to be aggressive on his drive, bro. If he doesn't score in less than a minute, this game's over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Throwing again on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Finds his running back, James Conner. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I use Diablo and Morrow, but sometimes I'll use Levitt in there. It really just depends on who I'm playing. If they're more run focused, I'll use Morrow. If they're more pass focused, I use Levitt. Diablo is always in there.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the Raiders have got him. Solomon Thomas.
And he's taking too long. I gave him a minute, and he's using more than that.
Going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Don't mind if he gets that. I want him to eat the clock for me.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
Even 2 minutes clock.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. Play action. Now it's Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he takes this one in.
And game's over. It took too long to score.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high
Unless Madden decides to do some crazy shit. Wouldn't put it past him to do that.
And hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Both. I use Trufant as your first slot, and then Hobbs as your second slot. As long as you got both of them in the slots, you're good. I use Trufant as the first slot because Hobbs is my number 3 corner.
Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Like I said, he ain't going to get out of the nickel, 3-3-5. We're going to stay in this formation. And finally he gets out of it, but he's in a cover 3, so. Ooh, he's trying to push me. Who that was.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
Coleman is getting pushed. That's the stuff I've been talking about. Coleman doing good the whole game, and then all of a sudden, crazy shit started happening.
They'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Yep, crazy shit started happening.
Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Carr to throw. Forced out, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This game is so bad.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's A.J. Cole now, and you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Here's Moore on the return. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
What's up, Chavi?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, a lot of cases,
oh my God,
somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
And he's across for the touchdown.
I switched over and they made me fucking slap the air. That is, Madden needs to fix that.
So from 3 scores down, these guys are back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote.
No, it's just Madden be doing a lot of shit this game, bro.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was
It's not over yet.
This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up. Because Frank Reich,
Wow, they gave you that?
did it to my Tennessee
This team is bad.
and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here's Smith to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position.
They gotta start throwing flags on that. GG's, bro. Game over regardless. They don't want to throw flags on late hits on the quarterback. I told you, one thing I hate about regs is not on all Madden, so they just let people come from behind and shit. Ugh. But it is what it is. Shouldn't have lost, but like I said, shit happens. Went for the possession catch. They let them hit stick me and fumble. It's like you could tell the game just drives momentum away from you. But like I said, it is what it is. Sad that it's so obvious. You could predict shit that's gonna happen and it happens. It's crazy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere.
That game hates when you get on win streaks.
The home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Take your microphone and move it away from the speaker. Please.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From the 45 on second down, Mahomes. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Looked up by Divine Diablo. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Carr now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Play action now. Mariota. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
It depends on the coaching staff, really, man. Coaching staff this year, man, we had was ass.
From the red zone now, Mariota.
Corner. Boom. You don't know how to keep talent, bro. It's like, that's one of the bad things the Raiders have always done. We've had good players, and we leave them on our practice squad, and it's like, what the fuck, dude, you know?
The evolution of the wide receivers, they've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
But you don't necessarily need speed, Hanzo. As long as you play the right defense, put players in the right positions, you're good.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I had a bullshit loss, bro. Fucking, I was dominating, and they let my opponent just come from behind on some straight BS. That's some wing repair.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Shea Crosby.
College coach right now, Coach used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes.
It's Shea Crosby.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
You gonna stay under center against me, bro?
That's Crosby.
Or you gonna let Crosby have a field day?
A lot loss of 11.
Well, I like Crosby, man. He takes these under center schemes and just neutralizes them.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw here. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Look at that.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard.
I like that cover 3 cloud and dime roll. It's a solid pass defense. You don't want to blitz.
The good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Mariota's throw complete here to Waller. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out.
Yeah, they don't like the Raiders, bro. This ain't nothing new. I'm used to it by now.
Biggest targets not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Mariota's throw here into the hands of Jones.
Yeah, Mariota dotting them up.
A few yards shy of the red zone.
But I use that 2 quarterback system, my guys.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because
That way they stay fresh.
Clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. On play action, now Carr.
Good play. Why these people play this 3-3-5 against me, man? You cannot run a 3-3-5 versus my offense. Everything I do is built to attack that defense. Because so many people run it.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Someone's going to be out of position, or it's going to be a matchup situation that's not going to be favorable for that defense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 45-yard line.
I've been running the dime a lot lately, bro. It's nice. Versus those trio, Trey, custom flex close. I'm probably going to run a nickel on that.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, Mahomes.
Oh, it should have been a pick.
Down the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot
Right, Timmy.
for Hardman.
Oh, he dropped there! Are you fucking kidding me? How?
An interception in the end zone probably should have been. Third down coming up.
I don't know anymore. Fucking game doing the most. How the fuck he dropped that?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Bro, come on! We're supposed to get down.
The Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Got them? Come on! God! Damn this game, bro.
Good throw there.
That's 3.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Damn. Good hit. Give me 1 sec, bro. This game kind of rigging me right now. Made me drop 3 picks in a row.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
I don't know, right? That's just not usual, man. Usually I just come away with them.
When you're running back in the NFL and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
There we go. We're going to get one of them. Keep throwing on me. How about like Hobbs over there because he got that 93 jump. And most people run the crossers to that side. That's why he's my number 2 slot corner. If you was wondering why, Hanzo.
What he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses.
He's your best jump defender.
But that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
That's some BS. They got to start flagging that. They got to start flagging that. How is that not roughing the passer? It's like, they're just like, fuck you, man. It's giant fuck you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Like I said, regs, all pro, the shit does not allow you to get separation. It hates when you get separation. So they'll do stuff to rig it.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone.
Just not letting me shed.
Crosses over out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
Holding. You're not going to call holding? Okay.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Bro, why'd you freeze?
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I need Hayward on the field, man. You cannot throw to his side of the field. People be trying him and shit. He be in most of my picks.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. Escaping the pressure.
Good deep. I love that dollar defense, baby. That's how you stop gun tight.
So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Stop this shit. Still 2-possession game. We good.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Put them 2 zones on the field. User the 3rd. We take away any breaking route.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
What's crazy is that he's already like a 90 and they don't give abilities to him, bro. Like, is this shit like that I know that there's unbiased hate towards the Raiders.
Set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Good user.
You can throw that side.
You gotta be able to use her because they are screwing me on that throw out of sack. They're not flagging him.
So they'll have 2 remaining.
They need to start flagging that shit, man. That shit's annoying.
From the gun, it's Carr. Out to the left, that's where the tight end Moreau is. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To throw again on second down.
Caught him. Caught him with his pants down. Trying to use it as safety, bruh. Don't do that on me. Catch him strafing, bro. It slows him down. Better not use her as safety against me, bro. I'm going to throw it right at him. Always do that. That dude had his panties down, bro. 3-possession game. I put the flat route in to kind of sit that sink down, that little soft squat. He was using her in the safety and he was holding straight. He was going to take his speed away by doing that. So it was basically a one-on-one. Assignment in cover 6. If you're going to play that deep half, your assignment is to take anything vertical. So that means you cannot be strafing. If he would have took that vertical, then I would have went underneath, had a crosser coming across the middle of the field behind it. All you had to do is just read the safety.
How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
How's that not holding?
Well, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Go back to the spread.
Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this one out.
I don't mind giving them none underneath. So I'm not giving you anything deep.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's a second down. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run.
Don't throw it to Hayward side of the field, bro.
Yeah, this would almost
I like him over there, man. Everybody want to throw crosses and shit to the right side. Hayward's sitting over there.
Been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Way to clog that deep.
Eluding the pressure right.
Good play, I give you that.
Kelsey, left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside
Thought he
the
would
30.
try to force a throw.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Mahomes now on first down.
Way to take him away. Good shit, Morrow.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Good shit, Diablo. Ain't worried about it. I just don't want to give him the D.
It's Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the
Good shit.
but it's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire.
Take the 3.
Able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Butker's kick here is good.
Good deep. Still 3-possession game.
For this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
And we get ball.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always on point, kind of knowing who's going to get the ball. That kind of helps. And besides, like, if you're playing pass defense, I always suggest to use the slot corners. It's going to give you your best change of direction. Leave the middle alone. Don't use the middle. There's no need for it. He's going to be in the right spot. He's going to take that little drag or anything, little hit route away. Don't use her in the middle, man. Use her to slot. That way you won't get beat with corner routes, man. A lot of people complain about getting beat with corner routes. That's how you stop it. Use her to slots. That's why I make sure that my slots have the best jump, agility, and user stats that I like. That's why I got Trufant and Hobbs. Best corners for usering with.
On play action, it's Carr. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
These folks, man, they're never going to get it, man. You cannot run a zone versus tight sets. They're trying to glitch and shit all you want, but at the end of the day, shit's not going to work.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll get it up near the
now I can run on you. If you're going to stay in there, I'm just going to run on you. So you ain't got to run defense.
Here's 1st and 10.
You're going to be in problems.
Now Carr. Flush to his
Turn around,
right.
turn around. No, why would you? Good user. Ah! Y'all see that? How they, instead of turning around and coming back to the ball, they make them run into the fucking zone. I don't like that. Put a user dead. I wish Moreau had an aggressive trait.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Boy, that's that motion y'all need. You need that in your life. Especially if you like to throw it to your running backs. That's that motion you need.
Psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point,
That's that motion you need. Bug them out.
Try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So that 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking.
Got a barber come in. I'm gonna.
Happens in a game.
That's why I set my sub sliders so high, so they automatically getting took out before they come to that fatigue point.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Come back to it. Good. Ah!
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact.
Bro, you got to make them catches, man. Got to make that. Nah, this game already over, bro. Even if I fuck up, I get the ball back. I can kick a field goal right here. I'm good.
9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. To throw his Carr. That's caught by Waller.
Drop it in the bucket. We'll take the 3.
He will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker Daniel Carlson for the
Sometimes, like, when you got to leave, man, take your points, man. Don't be trying to showboat. Because you fuck up, you don't get no points. Tide of the game gonna change. You play for your points at this point.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board.
Especially after that last game, you kind of learn from game to game.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them
I got a lead. I need to be controlling the clock at this point.
but they're real excited to see
Comfortable
their
lead,
offense
too.
score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
gun dude's close. I might actually try something here.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more.
He's got
Tackle.
it complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 53
User.
yards. And his pass is intercepted.
I told you I'd be knowing who the ball going to. I will lock Hill up. He might get one here and there, but you're not throwing to Tyreek, especially if I'm going to sit there and use him. It's just not going to happen.
That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
It's animated.
This is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Carr gonna throw.
I don't know why you keep playing man coverage, bro.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again.
You're not gonna defend him, bro. I'm gonna tear you up.
Carr to throw again. He'll find his tight end.
Get up.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Man, you cannot play zone versus this offense, bro. You got the right idea, but you cannot play zone.
Escaping the pressure right.
You're gonna get dotted.
Here, that's complete to Moreau, the tight end.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Damn, he's wide open. And they're gonna fuck me up. Yep, knew it. Why do they run into the zone? I don't know. He needed to plant his feet and stay there. Like he stopped and turned around like he was gonna just stay, and then I threw it, and he ran to the back of the end zone for what reason I do not know. Oh nah, ain't nobody messaged me. Somebody had followed me, but it don't matter. Game's over. This man playing single back deuce, which play normal. He's gonna stay with the 6.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading.
Yeah, I play cover 6. Even if you got auto flip on, you need to flip it.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken
He just got
in.
beat on speed.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score
He ran short
game here
with the other guy. Forced a man everywhere he goes situation. The only reason that went open. I could probably use her that next time. Take it away. Wasn't expecting him to go for a post route though. Thought he would probably try like a crosser or out route.
Now after the touchdown, here's
My fault.
to kick it away.
He said, you gotta be like Brett Favre, man. Put it behind you.
Right at the goal line.
Figure out what you're gonna do the next time you encounter that.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
You must want to play, AC.
set to get this drive started. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your half-back or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Well, Waller is balling out this game.
Has him at the 45 already. Throwing now is Carr.
Oh no. Oh, they robbed me, bro. I had that. Bro. I just got screwed, bro. Like, that was a perfect user. And they screwed that.
The defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
I hate when they screw my user catch. It happens, though. These games got flaws.
To throw again on second down. Carr.
Yeah, that should have been PI.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Mark Hughes.
I hate that they let them bump receivers downfield and it doesn't get called.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
Bro, like, the only thing that might happen is I might get blue screen. That's it. I'll get embarrassed.
Throw it, it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Great. And I can't.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Get him.
And my goodness,
Good shit, Mullen.
another interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
Well, Mullen balling now, bro, with his 3 picks.
Taken up past the 30. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Sam gets it with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex.
He told him, bring in a second string.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big
He's going to
guy
spam cover 2 man, really?
in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Throwing on second and 8. Carr.
Why are you staying in man coverage, bro? Like, that's not... You're not making no adjustments.
Working across midfield. Now a play fake. Carr.
Waller is balling out, bro. It's probably not in the zone yet, man. It's like, shit, what I got to do to get in the zone?
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Bro, Coleman, you gotta hold that block, man.
Back at the 24. Frank Clark able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second and 16.
Coleman, you gotta hold your block, buddy.
Once again. Frank
Gotta hold your block.
Getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good play.
Man open, here's Jones.
Good shit, Jones. Way to step up in the pocket.
Raiders. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2.
Knew he was gonna click. He ain't been making no adjustment. He been playing like a stock defense.
Mariota will look to throw. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point
GG's, bro.
Just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait.
Safety got turned around.
What a catch on the
Wouldn't let me click on him.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Open space inside.
That should be offensive PI.
He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, I can put my
I
defense
don't like calling
right
shit in
now.
this game, though.
Saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
That was my bad. That's my
Takes
bad.
this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Yeah, man. I like when people don't quit, man.
Taking it in from 7 yards away, and the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Yeah,
On rub route, killed yourself with that.
That one's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to
Not enough field to run that route concept.
Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal?
Nah,
point conversion as far as
what I did, that was my job. That was my safety user. So I had everybody covered, and I had the flats covering any pass leads to the sideline, but that was my fault for not taking my user and watching Mahomes.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we
Could have spied like a defensive tackle or something.
Press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Carr going to look to throw. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this is taken in at the 5. And finally,
Good playmaker.
all the way down.
That's crazy. My man's not in the zone yet.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
He should be in the zone now, right? It's like some of these abilities, bro, aren't rated correctly. Yeah, man. Finally, he's in the zone with 7 seconds left. That's crazy.
Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to strike.
He got to get the ball, bro. Like, he's in the zone. He's going to break that first tackle. He's in Derrick Henry mode.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up.
You got to get him the ball. First tackle's a given. You don't break the first. Should have broke the first. This game sometimes. It's like some of these abilities aren't balanced. Whatever though. He's still in his own.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
It's like when he gets in his zone, you can't go deep to him because if he drops a pass, he's automatically taken out, which is retarded. If you throw an interception towards his way, or if he's targeted and he doesn't catch it, he gets taken out of the zone, which is retarded. I'm going to try it.
One final try for Mahomes.
Get him!
Flushed in.
Good shit.
Get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sometimes you can use that dollar versus under center. I've tested it probably against every formation in the game for like 3 weeks straight. It's pretty solid, especially if you know what's coming. But it's great pass defense.
When they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That's wild. Waller fucking balled the fuck out. It was like 14, 15 catches. 13 catches for 268. 3 tutties. Had 2 quarterbacks throw for over 100 yards. Oh, what your PSN is, man? I don't even remember. Let me see. Grade out of 318. I don't know if did you send me a friend request? You gotta send me a friend request, my man. That means I'm probably gonna get blue screen. Yeah, but it's not gonna let me send you a game like that. Not from right here. You're gonna have to send me a game. Let's see, because if I don't even know. Let me see. If you don't show up on the list right here, you're gonna have to send to me, because if I keep moving menu screens, I'm gonna get blue screened. And I'm gonna get knocked offline, which fucking sucks. Alright, here we go, found you. No customs, bro. Default books. Leave it right there so you know we on Las Vegas playbook. Starting to like that rule. Takes all the cheese away. You know, people want to play you and shit. No customs, bro. Default. No West Coast, bro. I don't trust that shit. West Coast be fucking showing up as it be customs and shit. That's another thing Madden need to do, man. They like someone's got a custom. They need to list it as a custom instead of just making it a default other book. People be hiding behind that shit and be lying, saying, "Oh, I run a West Coast," and then they come out and then they have like shotgun, power formation. They're like, "Come on, bro." Fucking Wildcat, everything, all the cheese.
Their Raiders get set to face off with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Bro, I play all my games and stream everything I play, man.
Fan bases around the Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. carry for Peyton Barber. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Carr now to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Carr to throw. Caught by Jones. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good
Are you going to try to play defense, or?
take a shot in this part of the field.
I mean, you called me out.
As methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the
There we go.
They have a double team, and it's intercepted.
Not bad on the throw.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
There you goes out route on me. Tisk. Learn today that shit does not work.
He would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. Left side the layup. Will be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. That catch good for only a couple. throwing again on second down. Prescott looking for Cooper. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Nothing our score after one. On second and very short, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So first and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six. Elliott. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10. Here's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. From midfield, here's Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Second and 2. Now Carr. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We mind you, in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Looking left side, and he's got him in.
Bro.
It's Edwards. And now this is going to do and they say
only laugh.
just short. The Raiders try it on
Why
4th
throw
down,
that
but to
short?
no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 1st down, Carr. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And on the left sideline, he caught it.
Why is he being so aggressive?
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's
Well, I didn't even go short.
And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Carr going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
I think that's the only thing he's killing right now is they're making that route go short.
And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Off the play fake, Prescott rolling to his right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And Prescott.
Good D.
Interception. It's Desmond Trufant. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Jacobs. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up.
Stay in a dime defense? Okay.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be a little shy of the 25.
It's called no huddle until you call timeout.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Play fake, Mariota. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 11 yards out. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So
gotta match personnel, man. You can't stay in dime versus everything. Now I see that. You're gonna see some heavy sets.
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they I see most teams do. And so are you able to massively
Good hit, Diablo.
if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it.
Game's over.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Off the play fake, Mariota. It's caught by Jackson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Why are you playing hard flats? Oh my goodness.
Past the 50. Carr now on first down. That's caught by Waller out left side. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is Carr. Touchdown.
Gotta get out of that defense. Oh boy, fellas, the round's about to be on.
Try and throw for it. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Cannot stay in man coverage against me, man. You got to mix your shit up better.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A A short kick taken at the 18.
Back when I used to run bunch, you know, it would have been fine, but I stopped running bunch.
To the ground to get as much as he can.
Your gun tight, just be killing man coverage.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. To throw again on second down. Prescott. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He'll fire this
right to me.
For Gallup. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took
I show you how to run some man coverage now.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Got the dig. On it.
And now here is another interception. It's Desmond Trufant, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Staying in that two-man role.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Waller taking it in.
Let me get out of it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, Jacobs. 59 yards on the ground for him so far. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Play action. Now it's Carr. Being chased out left.
The abilities.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Buying time to his left. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get it back at his own 3-yard line. Here's Dak. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. To throw, Prescott. Into the hands of Cooper. Fighting him off. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. Now Prescott.
Could be.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Trayvon Mullen, and his guys will take over at the 14-yard line.
Always remember, my friend, be humble.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Appreciate you.
Here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Carr going to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Its 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Mariota will look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2.
Not stay in man coverage. Can, especially when I'm killing it. You gotta adjust.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Try to match personnel too, man. Like I'd save that dime for like spread sets. I don't run a lot of spreads. If you got like a quarters or dollar 137, that's gonna defend the tight sets a lot better. You come out in the dime, sometimes those defensive ends, they get bad alignment on a receiver might get a check release route off of him, might bump him off the route or whatever, and he's gonna get free separation. Yeah, I just kind of save the dime for the spread sets. Some empty sets, it just really depends on the concepts. Nah, I just be playing conservative, just be trying to figure out if you're going to switch or do anything different, but you didn't. Like, you stayed in it, and then the second half, that's where I get the most of what I do. A lot of my games is second half, just lockdown. Go to the score summary, a little second half.
Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better.
You can't get like at least 30 points in the first half, bro. I'm second half. I'm just a monster. Usually how things go. Yeah, you can't, people have their mindset, but like I said, you can't stay in one defense the whole game and expect me not to adjust as the game goes. I mean, it was a good game, but like I said, you stayed in it second half. Second half what I do, fellas. It's like most people don't stay out of what they do. That's why I play defense by formation. I don't. The old way that I used to play, I used to ran like a y'all remember, man. I ran 4-3 over versus everything, and I'd have my good games, where it would work, and then I'd have my games where I'd get in a shootout. You can't play ball like that, because if you only show your opponent one or two things, what you think's gonna happen? They're gonna dot you up. They're just gonna know automatically what you're in, and then their play calling is gonna be designed strictly to attack what you're doing defensively. Like I seen him stay in a 2-man, so I just hit him with the man beater route the whole game. Throw a few runs in, throw a play action in here or there, throw some crossing slants. Can't stay in man. Like, man coverage is good, but you got to be like in a 137 quarters or a dollar to defend that. Once I seen him staying in dime, I kind of put him out of position a little bit versus that formation. I'm not saying dime is bad. I run dime. You know, it's good versus trade, trio trips, spread. Because those defensive ends they're in a 6-tech. You know, you go up against a tight, you're gonna get some bumping going on. You don't want no bumping going on tight sets. You want to have as few bodies in that spot as possible. Because you put too many bodies and they start running crossing routes, you know, someone's gonna get out of position. That's why that drag route gets so wide open, the one that I run, because he might have a defensive end jamming his own defensive player out of position. You know, so you got to be mindful. That's why I like gun tight, man. You kind of force people to play the way you want them to play. And then just best man wins in those situations. Like if you play like you would have to play a cover one, you would have to press and you would have to make mad adjustments, like 2 or 3 good solid adjustments, just to kind of be content with what you're going to defend. God, I hate playing the Saints. Kamara can be a problem.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with an idea.
Most times I play this team, it's just the same story.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Staying on the ground on first with
There we go.
Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Like I said, I'm just going to wait for him to pick his formation. He goes Trey and match up. Sometimes you can, he's third, second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Winston to give. It's Kamara.
Way to meet him.
And no room that time.
That's how you play run defense.
46. Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara.
Good shit, Aiden.
Taking it across midfield and
need to set my audibles.
45.
Free crowd, Tampa 2. I need a cover.
Like the play design there, they occupied the defense
6.
downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone, but unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Winston now to throw on first down.
Way to take it away.
As he throws there,
Yeah, that's how you run that 9 defense. You lock it up. They play spread, you play zone.
He's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Gun bunch. You can actually do either or in this situation.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it.
No.
That is pulled in by Michael Thomas.
You probably got me a little rough in the passer.
As the tackle comes at the Raiders 23. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Gotta get tight down here.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are on the board first here in Vegas. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the
I get ball at halftime, so.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Carr. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early. And I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play.
You're not going to stop that with that 2-man under, bro.
That's a tough one right there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mariota. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Play action now. Mariota. Got a man. It's Darren Waller.
Man, my user's sick.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. After 7-0.
Man, really thought he was going to play man coverage on Waller with a small-ass defensive back. That's why I like using Waller at wide receiver. 6'6". You ain't got no corner that's 6'6". Let alone 255 pounds. Just a matchup problem. Definitely can't play man coverage on that.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He completes it to Jones. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
He does.
And it'll be 2nd and very short.
You learn from it.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mariota to throw it. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. That catch good for only a couple. On play action, Mariota. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. On 3rd down, Mariota. This complete to Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a play fake. Carr. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. This is Smith.
Oh my God, that was so slow.
They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
That was just slow.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he'll go backwards. Losing yardage to the 5. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Now Mariota. Touchdown.
Good play.
That's caught. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Always looking for him, man. I like that fullback. Always looking for that wide banana. Even though we ain't got Gruden no more. This man got a custom playbook. Look at this shit. Fucking bomb.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, he might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. First down, Winston. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. from just shy of midfield. Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, Winston. Dancing to his left. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll throw again. Winston. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Winston.
Good deep.
And the Raiders have got him. That's it for the first half. 2 more.
I love that dime defense, man.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Especially versus sets like that.
We are ready for quarter number 3.
Especially Diablo with his 91 speed. Underrated as a block shed. Well, 90 speed, not 91.
Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On play action, it's Carr. Man open, here's Jones. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
So you got to use your offense. Your offense is king. It needs to be able to dictate
A good run got 7
how your opponent plays defense.
2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. They go play action. Mariota. They'll roll him out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw.
Good possession game. That's what we wanted right there. Now he has to play offense the way we want him to play offense. He's got to get a quick score. If he doesn't, he's going to do us another favor by eating clock. We'll finish the game with last possession.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
If I can get him to eat 2-3 minutes off this clock, we're going to be good.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the 36, Winston.
Yeah. He wants to go to the fucking what's his name, so we're just going to put a defensive end on him. Lock him up.
Typically not going to get it done, is it?
So let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Just game plan to take Kamara away. We're good.
Now Winston. Oh, look at Thomas wide open.
Don't worry about him too much. I can adjust that.
Field and inside the 45. To the air again with Winston. Able to avoid him at the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Winston. That's complete to Troutman right side.
When the offense reads blitz,
He's eating clock for us, so we're good. That's exactly what we want. Make him eat this clock.
Because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Winston.
Oh, well, the man. Oh, they would do that shit.
Down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Play action now. Winston.
Good deep.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Winston.
Good deep.
And that one not to be. It's
Now play on the center, bro. I'm getting that nickel.
time is now run out.
I got Yannick and Max Crosby on the inside.
In Las Vegas,
Just for that.
It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. From the gun, Winston.
Ah!
He's got it.
Hayward.
Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman.
Damn, the right defense.
And the Saints
I don't know what happened.
one-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra.
So that's good. He ate 3 minutes. Now we can clock him. He did what we wanted him to do.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And we took a timeout from him too. Oh boy.
Here's Smith to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator?
Good pancake.
Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Escaping the pressure.
No.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line.
That is so fake.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field.
With the slide and then maybe throw it.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Jones has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the 4th quarter. The time you think they'd be running the football, they're still tossing it around and having great success. And it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
Carr now on 1st down. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Good shit, Walls. Hey, man, 255, bro. You ain't got no one big enough. He gonna wreck you.
Because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them. These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. He'll swing that out wide.
Game over.
Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders add
No need for me to go for 2. Take the guaranteed W. Go for 2 and fuck it up is an 8-point game.
And a solid lead.
Extra point by Carlson up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Like I said, if he can't score in less than a minute, really 30 seconds, it's over for him. smart man, go down the field, kick a field goal, save his timeouts, try to save the 2-minute warning.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
But again, that's a smart man. Not sure if he's very smart. My mindset, if I was on offense right now, I'd be trying to hit the sidelines, get 30, 40 yards, go ahead, kick the field goal, and then try to get the ball back. You know, that's what I would do. But again, that's me.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, and a big loss here.
And
taken down.
Here we go.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
My defensive knowledge is just too much for him. I don't think he's going to be good enough for it.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston. And Jameis is going to go.
It's too much for him.
And that is going to be a safety. So
4-man rush.
Double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean.
Take his primary read away. It's too much for him, man. Can't take it. What? Shadow, why you be crying like that, bro? Give me 1 sec, fellas. Oh, Shadow, what are you doing, buddy? Huh? What? Why are you crying, bro? Yeah. You okay? You okay, buddy? I love you too. Why you be crying like that, huh? You just want attention? That what it is, buddy. I love you too, buddy. I love you too. No, no jumping on TV. Sorry about that, fellas. He be wanting attention. He be crying like something wrong. You just want he to recognize him, I guess. That's all you gotta do, man. Just match personnel, just like I told y'all in the community post. Play man when they get tight. Play zone when they spread out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
Interesting. I hate Aaron Donald, man.
Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Rams. We go from SoFi Stadium. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll run on first down. Richards. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. On play action. Now Carr.
Oh, I almost lost it.
He couldn't hold on to contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. Flushed out right. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. To throw is Carr. Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Stafford. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Here's Jason. Give me one of them games.
And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 15. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Play action. Now it's Carr.
Come on, man.
Find Waller. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 63 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
I hope so. I'll take anything where Aaron Donald doesn't become a problem. Oh, I've been playing good today.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I gotta keep that double on Donald, man. If I don't, he's gonna disrupt. So he has to get double teamed every play. Has to.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
If I don't double team, he's gonna shed, and then that stupid ability is gonna trigger.
21. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I
call.
can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call.
Touchdown, Rams! Odell Beckham, 62 yards. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went.
Where am I?
wasn't the one trying to
Could be Maniline.
They'll try to jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And they'll bring it down after just a short.
Got him with the Maniline.
It's still just the first half. We'll see if that 2 points looms.
Abram versus Cup. You don't want that matchup.
And I know that they were trying to equally score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half, kick the extra point, and continue to play so you don't have to chase.
That 10 time he ran into Abram.
Here's Smith to return it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence.
Oh my God!
He was out.
Bro, this game!
Dropped it, not a good look.
Oh,
Look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying not as an announcer.
that wasn't Deshaun.
A bit of a diva look. Isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Now a pass rolled in downfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Do you now?
Throwing on first down is Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got it again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Alluding to Craig, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Forced out to his left. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Damn. Cap rubbing on my feet distracted me. Stop!
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball.
Yes, sir.
He was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
There, it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen.
Mullins is fast though.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions on the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Right in there every now and then.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let it go to the right sideline.
Oh, come on, Ramsey.
Complete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 8-6 the score after 1. So the failure to connect on second down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A gain of 8 there on the
I hate possession catches on this.
Make it 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing is Mariota. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter. And Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return.
That's the game plan, bro. Get you off of him.
I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants.
Nah.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
And I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's, you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What are you supposed to be doing?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On Stafford for the 3rd time.
That's my user, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, him.
Did I just see
Oh, on that guy.
Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Say it for me. Say it for me. Pick up that pass.
A free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Following the interception here, Mariota sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone.
I don't know why he stopped running his route. Probably should have threw it a little sooner.
Their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around? Oh, a hit.
Good strip sack.
Stafford puts it on the ground, and the Raiders pick it up. That is into the end zone.
Man, you'd be surprised. Madden doesn't like separation either, so like I've had games where I've been up, and then all of a sudden BS starts happening. So you just gotta kind of count your chickens.
defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Now the Raiders bringing the offense onto the field as they're trying to make it an 8-point swing. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there.
That's what play action does. If you have play action on the field and you cancel out of the...
When the team turns it over, I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that.
Yeah, sometime in the game, it'll take your guy out of position on play actions if you're not careful. Like, you might assign him to do something, but if you go up against a play action and you don't have a high play rate, or if you commit wrong or something, it's going to fuck you up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do? When we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, it pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Stafford now to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big play there for L.A. On first down at Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back around the 18-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
These safeties can hit on this team.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So from inside the 20,
I like high hit power safeties.
Now a play fake. Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Carr's throw complete here to Waller. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. first down. He completes it to Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Bryan Edwards. As the first half is winding down, and the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Stafford popping this forward into jet sweep. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry.
Hey, you finally got a reception with Cooper Kupp.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now Stafford. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before the break. Stafford.
Wow, good catch. Good catch.
So we've hit intermission. It's
kind of went inside on it, thinking you were going to try to get an inside pass lead. Should have went outside.
The Rams set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
You're good, man. Whatever it takes to get you in the mode, right?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out and take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the 2nd half.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. To throw is Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Woo! And his pass is intercepted for 14. Picked off around the 41.
Big man.
10.
Big man. Let's go.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember,
I put Max in the zone
for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Mariota will look to throw. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And not much on this.
You always add me on follow my channel on YouTube.
35, so pretty good starting field position.
Shadow X.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really set up. See the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they get the ball moving again.
And we'll see if they can do it here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford.
Good play.
That'll be caught. It's caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
But maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get it down this time to 17.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down at 4. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And he's got it. That's caught for a Ram touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Gain is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable into the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015
And Waller, man.
I commentated
Waller nasty.
games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why did
You gotta pick or choose there. You want to sit on the D-line or you want to cover that man? Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
But for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
On first down, Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's him.
Now you're worried about the wrong one.
Nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Bro, that took him out of the zone. Are you fucking kidding me? That's whack.
Try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving. Keep them
These abilities aren't even balanced in this
First
game.
down's just as good as running the football.
They'll let quarterbacks stay in the zone and miss passes.
Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the silver and black continue to roll.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
They'll look to throw.
Mm.
Goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's coach you're screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And now here's another interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
I'm starting to like man coverage, man.
He gets this up to the 38-yard line. I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like
I shouldn't have lowballed. I shouldn't have lowballed it.
Picked off at the 45.
Yep.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right? Yeah. Analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Just shy of the 30. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and
left sideline a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind.
You got a corner on him. That man too big for a corner.
They've been impressive from the opening kickoff.
He's 6'6", 255. You leave him one-on-one. Good blitz.
They bring him down. Leonard Floyd in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. There's a deep shot that's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any. I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And his pass is intercepted.
Carr's pass lead.
Picked off near the 32. Then the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Second and 10, Stafford again. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Stafford on 1st down. A quick pass to Kupp. And he's taken down inside the 30. He's going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Oh, that should have been pick 6. They're about to get you with that fucking illegal man. That's why I don't even run RPOs anymore because of that shit. I leave them things alone.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, there's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Now Stafford. Again, he targets Cup, and this time he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
What?
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get it right at the
Nah, it's my defense that I run. I match personnel with what you got on the field.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Out of the gun, Stafford.
They're going to get me with that.
It's complete. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, we were on that too.
It's complete. And he's across.
They gave me a hit stick animation. You whiffed.
But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler and it's intercepted. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Oh, you tried to go for 2.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I need to get y'all stuff together so we get ready to go. Your stuff.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practice.
And he's got a catch on the sideline. And we got a timeout.
Yeah, but he 95 speed, man.
Defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool
My quarterback in the zone. My entire offensive line got all their resistance.
In the deep part of the field, but still had it covered. Yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
And that one's incomplete. 3 seconds left.
Now Waller tough, bro.
This next play should be our last. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Carr going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams come up with a late turnover. Really matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
We're just slinging that rock, guys. Slinging it. Finally found a way to counter the Aaron Donald effect with my gun tight. I know I threw some ducks, but Waller was just balling the fuck out, man. It's almost like a cheat code when you got something like that at wide receiver. Man, look at him, 12 catches. Just fucking them up, bro. On the outside, you ain't got no one big enough. You ain't drop any. They shouldn't have took him out of the zone because that one play, man, almost had 300 yards. Starting to like that. I'm going to give me a breather in, fellas. I'm kind of pooped right now, man. I've been streaming for a minute. So if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe. And I'm going to show y'all how I run my cover one defense tomorrow. And something I got to work on. I got to work on my dime defense for you guys tonight. And for those that have the defensive ebook. Alright, so I will catch y'all fellas later.